The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 from the top. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course. That the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you.
Most High willing, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will have free course, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will be glorified even as he is through us, man. Right, through the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, bringing out the word to our people day in and day out, every Shabbat. All praise to the Most High God. If it's not us, it's brothers down the block. If it's not the brothers down the block, it's brothers online. If it's not brothers online, it's brothers in them spaceships, man. The word of the Most High God gonna be brought out regardless. Let me get 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and the last verse, Bible Kasha. Right? And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will be glorified. And it's time for our people to gather themselves together, man. It's time, because the whole purpose of the Bible, the whole purpose of the truth is what? It's to actually be a nation together. Because right now our people were desolate, running around. We're trying to have a good life under the banner of Esau, the so-called white man. But we gotta understand, this thing is not teaching us. They not teaching us how to love one another, how to actually live amongst one another and actually benefit and succeed. But these guys, they teaching us how to hate, how to envy, how to destroy, right? How to go against the laws of the Most High God. Right. But the Most High God is calling Israel, all Israel, to repent. When you read the scripts, you see the Most High God is trying to unify the Israelites, man. Right. And this is what the word is doing. And we're going to preach the word, the gospel of the Most High God throughout the four corners. Go ahead, bring this up.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 17. For we are not as many which corrupt the word of the Most High.
Right. And we're not like these guys that corrupt the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We got the sister over here. She's just playing music, and she's just playing the sermon from a so-called pastor. That pastor is corrupting the. So yeah, I know. That pastor is corrupting the word of the Most High God, man. We're letting the people know the truth. The pastor never tried to get the people back together, right? All the so-called blacks and Hispanics, right? The pastor says, everybody come. He says that where you at? That dude that was just here, that Turkish man, he said, Turkish man, come in. You could be grafted in. He says to the so-called white man, come in, you could be grafted in. When the scripture doesn't say that, man. We're not out here corrupting and perverting the word of the Most High God. Go ahead.
Con, read it again from the top. For we are not as many which corrupt the word of the Most High, but as of sincerity, but as of Yahweh, in the sight of Yahweh, speak we in Hamashiach.
Right, and this is what we speak, man. We speak in Most High willing. Everybody who grabs on to the mic, everybody who's reading the scripts, and everybody who professing and claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite and letting our people know what's going on, you have to do it with sincerity, man. You have to actually want the better for the people, because we're not learning for ourselves. Just for ourselves, we're learning for everybody else as well. We're not just learning to puff up ourselves and say, oh yeah, we're the kings and things like that. We're out here trying to get the people back together, man. Right. Because this is what the gospel is about. Bring back the nation as one. Right? Because right now, all our people, all they do is follow the wickedness of the world. Real quick, let me get Ezekiel 33 and verse 16, Bible Kasha. Right? This is what our people do. And these are the reasons why. Let me get Jeremiah 5 and 8. These are the reasons why the Most High God doesn't heal our people. Right? Because our people, they keep on following the ways of the wicked. Right? We wonder why we in the hoods. It's because we wonder why we're not living good. We wonder why everything is going bad for our people. We're always at the bottom of every society. We're like crabs in a damn barrel, trying to bring each other down and everything, right? Trying to climb up to the top. But guess what, man? It's because we're not keeping the ways of the Most High God, and the ways of the Most High God tells us we got to help one another, man. We got to be a nation, right? Bring this up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 16. None of his sins that he hath committed shall be mentioned unto him. He hath done that which is lawful and right. He shall surely. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 26. Ye stand upon your sword.
What the Bible say?
Ye stand upon your sword. Ye work abomination.
Ye what?
Ye work abomination.
Right, this is what our people do, man. They stand upon their sword, right? They're big steppers, right? They step on each other, right? They shoot each other, stab one another, kills one another, rob one another, right? We stand upon our sword. You do me wrong, I'm gonna kill you, right? That's what our people stand upon. When we read the scripts, Matthew 5 says what? Yahushua says, turn the other cheek. How many brothers, especially if you're a brother, you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you got your fringes on, you should know to turn the other cheek, man. You should know that you are the example for the people who are out there watching us, and so that they can understand that. Real quick, let me get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. Let me get verse. Real quick, go to it. Right? We should be. Now let me see right here. You can hold what you hold. Right?
Is weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth. You think you won't
go to chapter right. 2.
And gnash your teeth. Don't let that happen to you.
So that verse 13.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 13. He professeth to have the knowledge of God.
What the Bible say?
He professeth to have the knowledge of God.
Because we profess that we have the knowledge of the Most High God, Yahushua, man. That's what we out here. We say, we know the truth. We call this thing the truth. The Most High calls this thing the truth, right? We got the knowledge of the Most High.
And he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Right.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
What the Bible say?
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Ultimately, we know that so about Yahushua, but now it trickles down to us. We're out here reproving the thoughts of our people, man. We letting them know all the things that they've been taught is wrong, and everything that they doing is actually wrong. Sister, you wearing pants and yet you claiming to preach the gospel. You're wrong for doing that, sister. You've been perverted. Your mind is perverted, and you got to come back to the Most High God. And we love you. We need you to come back because we are one nation. We're the last nation being formed right now, man. Everybody, they got their thing going on. The Arabs, the so-called whites, the Chinese, the damn Japanese. Everybody's together except for the so-called blacks and Hispanics, and all of us were scattered, right? Read on.
He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Right? Hey, we are grievous to behold, man. Every time these people see us on the highways and byways, black Hebrew Israelites, right? Ask that sister how many times she cussed us out, man. Right? In her heart or whatever. It's all good, right? These guys, they always hate it. They don't like when we pull up, man. There was a brother over there, he hates it when we pull up because we mess up his business, man. Right? They don't like us, right? Read on.
For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion.
What the Bible say?
His ways are of another fashion.
Oh, you damn right. Our ways is of another fashion. And the ways of the so-called Hebrew Israelites, not so-called, but of the Hebrew Israelites, is from another fashion. We're not to conduct ourselves the way that these heathens do, man. Right? So that's why we're out here reproving our people, man. Read on.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Right.
He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Right.
He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed.
Right, and this is what we do, man. We abstain from their ways as if it's filthiness, man. That pork, we know that thing filthy, man. That pornography, we know that thing filthy. All these nonsense that they trying to push on our people day in and day out, we know they are filthy, and we abstain from these things. Yahweh gives us strength and a mind to do so. All praise to the Most High God. Read on.
And make of his boast that God is the Father.
Right.
Let us see if his words be true.
What the Bible say?
Let us see if his words be true. And let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
See that? And this is what they doing, man. They trying to prove us all the time, right? These guys, they threaten us. They say they gonna kill us. These guys, they say they gonna bear spray us. These guys, they say they going to what? Hey man, a lot of things, and they spit at us through juice, right? Say Jesus Christ gonna burn us in hell forever, right? Man, these guys, they throw a bunch of different things at us, man, right? Because they are proving us, but we gotta do what?
For if the just man be the son of God,
Right.
he will help him,
Right?
and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. That we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Hey, this is what we gotta be. You can rest right here. This is the part I wanted. Right? This Hebrew Israelites, we gotta be meek and we're patient with our people, especially our people. They the ones that test us the most. You know once you tell your sister, hey, you gotta wear a dress. Stop wearing these tight ass pants. You tell your wife that. You tell your mom that. You tell your auntie that. They gonna get on you. I don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster no more. Why you cooking that stuff? Why you trying to get me to eat? You know they're gonna get on you, man. Right? They're gonna test you. They're gonna see if you're really about that life. They're gonna really see that spirit that's on Esau gonna be manifesting through them, right? Because these guys, and that's of the Most High as well. The Most High God wanna see, hey, are you about that life? Same thing, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites, a nation. So once our people is trying to test us, we have to be loving, kindness, and patient with them. Bring this out again, Bible Kasha.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 26.
Right.
Ye stand upon your sword,
Right.
ye work abomination.
Ye what?
Ye work abomination. And ye defile every one his neighbor's wife.
Right.
And shall ye possess the land?
And what?
And shall ye possess the land?
Right? The Most High God said, listen, you guys work abomination. You guys defile each other. You guys commit adultery like it's water. Like the brother was saying, y'all drink these things, drink sin like it's water. Right? Y'all do all these things. Y'all kill one another. Shall you possess the land? Right? You expect you to be saved and you worshiping this man, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, and you think you're gonna possess the land? Hell no, man. In these last days, the Most High God's calling us, the Hebrew Israelites, to come back to him, man. As a nation, that's what we need to do, man. Right? We need to serve Yahweh so that we can actually possess the land, so that we can actually be good, be loving kind to one another, so that we can actually excel, man. Right? Let me go to Matthew 5, Bible Kasha. Go to Matthew 5. You saw that verse 19, Bible Kasha. Right?
This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
And your righteousness gotta exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees, man. Because these guys, they were talking about it, they weren't doing it, man. We can't be like that. We can't say we gotta love one another, and then yet I have hatred in my heart towards my brother, right? I can't say we don't commit adultery, and yet I'm looking at the brother's wife and so on and so forth. I can't be doing that, man. Right? I can't say, oh, don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and yet my favorite dish that I eat by myself is crab legs on seafood boils, man. Right? We have to exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees. We can't be hypocrites out here, man. The Most High is calling us, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, to come back. Right? But keep going.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
See that? Hey man, we are out here as a nation, man. The Most High is calling us to be these proper examples. Like real quick, let me get Judith 8:24. Proper examples to show the people who we are, who the Most High God is, man. How we supposed to live with one another. Don't you know the laws actually, the Most High God, these laws, they keep on saying laws is done away with. The laws actually teach us how to love one another, man. Right? The Most High God said, Yahweh said, listen, you keep on cussing your brother out, calling them fools. You saying this brother is not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. I done seen that happen, man. I done seen a brother you said, you're not gonna make it. Hey, that brother right there, he might not make it. Right? Most High willing, he's still in the truth. But I'm saying it because our brother is somewhere else, somewhere I don't know, man. Right? But most High willing, brothers are still in this thing, man. Right? Because them demons, when you get on people, them demons, they can hop on you. Real quick, let me get, you can drop this. Let me get Galatians 6:2. Right? Them demons, they gonna hop on you too, man. Right? And that's why I've personally seen that happen. Right? How you give somebody counsel, or you helping somebody about something, or you know or you dealing with somebody tells you they dealing with something, and then that same demons hops on you because you didn't go at it correctly. Man, bring this up.
The book of Galatians chapter 6 from the top. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness.
In the what?
In the spirit of meekness.
Right? You gotta restore our people in the spirit of meekness, man. Right? Yes, we gotta cry aloud. We can't spare. Yeah, we gotta let them know, man. Hey, but you're not doing it out of pride. You doing it because you want them to know the urgency. You want them to know what's going on. And because when we on the highways and byways right here like this, sometimes you gotta get rowdy, right? But the whole point is we gotta be meek and humble and understand and have a ready ear to listen to our people and to bring the solutions to our people. Man, go ahead.
Considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
Right, because you gotta consider yourself, man. You could be the one that's in that situation. You can't always say you're not gonna make it. You don't know that, man. You don't know that, because you might not make it, right? You might not make it, but you have to always be meek and humble, especially when you're dealing with brothers, especially brothers in the faith. But even brothers and sisters who are not in the faith. Keep reading on.
Come on. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach.
Right. Hey, we gotta build with one another, man. Bear our. Hey, sister. Real quick. I see you looking.
I know this about this already.
You said what?
I know this about this already.
You know this thing already? So what's your nationality then?
I am not black, but I am American.
That's a citizenship. I thought you said you knew this.
Yeah, I'm not black though, because black is made up of Europeans.
Okay. What is American made of off of then?
Yeah, I get it, but still, I'm still an American though.
So are you the same as a Chinese American?
No.
So, but he calls himself American as well.
We also call ourselves Chinese.
Right. But are you
American because I don't identify as the race black, but I am American.
So what's your race?
My race?
Yeah.
I'm Honduran, actually.
Okay.
And I'm also, can't say black, not African descendant, but I would say descendant from Africa.
What's your father?
My father is Honduras.
Honduran? Okay. Now, like you said, we're not black. We're not. Can somebody look up Honduras? Bible side, brothers know what does Honduras mean? Deep water? Deep land? Okay. Honduras means a deep land. Are you a deep land? A land that's deep. It's like I said, this book has a lot of words in it. And then you start calling yourself this book. That makes no sense. Right? Same thing. That land over there is deep. That's what Honduras means. So you start calling yourself that land, that deep land, that makes no sense. So what's your nationality?
I can't fit it though.
Let's see. Let's bring it back together real quick. Bring it back together. Now, how did your people get to the land of Honduras?
We was divided actually, all of us.
You said what?
Everybody was divided.
Right, but how did the people get there? How did the people?
I won't say by boat. Necessarily.
By boats?
Yeah.
Okay, so your people weren't the natives?
They were.
They were? Okay, we'll go with both. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Now, In the Bible, there's a group. Nah, I mean, yeah, it's offensive to yourself, to be honest, because it's bad. You're actually killing yourself slowly. Yeah, but it is what. So you don't want to put it out?
No.
Okay, but listen to this real quick.
We on this land, we have a little bit of freedom.
You said what?
We have a little bit of freedom. I can put this right here.
You have a freedom to kill yourself.
Period.
So you want to kill yourself?
What's that I'm gonna do the rest of my life though?
It only takes one.
I doubt it. My grandma lived to 90 something smoking cigarettes.
Okay. You're not your grandmother.
I'm healthy though.
Huh?
I know I'm healthy though.
How you know that?
Because I always go to the first of all, I go to the gym. Let's get it correct.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's read this real quick.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Right.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now God is saying to his people right here, listen, if you don't do my will, you're gonna be cursed out here, right? You know curses are bad things, right? So when you look at the whole earth, everybody on earth, who are cursed? What group of people would you say are living, or they have generational curses? No matter what they
would
do.
like to pin it on black people.
Uh-huh.
But I want to say Europeans are the most cursed ones.
How?
Because they're the one that actually does the harm to other people.
What?
They do harm to other people.
That doesn't, but they get away with it. That means
That's still bad.
okay, that's not being cursed though.
That's
Being
still
cursed means the
manipulative.
bad
They're
things
gonna die
is happening.
eventually.
Listen,
They don't have no
being cursed means the bad stuff is happening to you.
Okay, but I don't. We are stuck in oppression, of course.
Uh-huh.
We are cursed. We are the cursed ones.
Right.
We know that by
Right.
just by reading. But if you look at the pinpoint who the bad people are, it's
I didn't say we're bad. Being cursed doesn't mean you're bad.
okay.
Are we bad? Are we bad people? No. We don't go run around trying to get people, try to sell people cigarettes and stuff like that to kill them. Have pork in that cigarette butt and all that stuff. Have chemicals
Alright, maybe I'll blast with you, okay?
that would. I got you. But I'm saying we're not the ones that do that, right? They do, right? So, but we're the ones that's consuming it, right? So, but we are the cursed people, right? Let me show you one curse. Go to 49. Let me show you one curse.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49.
Right.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
God says, the cursed people, you don't listen to me, you're going to be cursing. How? There's a group of people that's going to come from far, as swift as the eagle flies. Right? What happened to the people in Honduras? Regular Bible, that's that your grandmother that lived in her 90s has. The same Bible.
I know, I'm just gonna show.
Nah, I got you.
Did you know new Bible is somewhat tampered?
Nah. Well, did this happen? It says a group of people from far gonna come and violate you and your peoples.
It did happen.
It happened. When did it happen?
I don't know when it happened.
I mean, you don't need to give me a date, but you could tell me some of the history so that I can see.
Okay, so from my knowledge, they told that it was first originated from Africa when our people were selling off our people to other people.
Nah, but before that,
Okay.
though, before that, 1492, what happened? What happened to the natives?
Oh, they were still off.
Yeah, but what? By who?
White people.
And where did the white people come from? From far.
Yeah.
Spain, right? As swift as an eagle flight. You see this right here? That's a Spaniard's flag. You see this? That's an eagle right there. That's a bird right there in the midst of their flag. Right. That's a sign prophesied by the Most High God to let us know that because we don't follow, because we don't do the way that the things that He wants us to do, in return we end up being cursed.
I have one more question.
Do you understand that though?
Yeah, I do. But my question is, how did white people come from far, like as the Spaniards, when white people came from the Caucasus Mountain, which was actually not a land, it was just somewhere in the middle of nowhere?
Okay. Do you know about the Dark Ages?
Not too much. Somewhat.
Okay. Real brief. The during you know about the Romans, right? Now the Romans, they came into power. They lost power when? Around 400 470 to 490 AD. Right, that's when they lost power. Right. Now, after that, the Dark Ages got kicked in. The Dark Ages, that's when the so-called blacks, and the Muslims, mainly the so-called blacks, but the Islam and whatnot, they started ruling, right? And then it lasted a whole 1,000 years. It lasted all the way up to 1470s to 1492. So during the Dark Ages, that's when the Caucasians, the so-called Caucasians, they were chased out of Europe, right? Because the Romans are Caucasians. They are the so-called Europeans. But they were chased out of Europe. They went and dwelt in the caves, right? All over in the caves, especially in Georgia, right? Russia, Caucasus Mountains, that area right there. That's where they were mainly dwelling. So around that time, let me get Job Bible, Job 30, and go straight to verse 7. Right? So during that time, that's where they were, for 1,000 years, these guys, they were dwelling in that place. They lost how to speak. They lost their way to speak. They lost their way of showering and stuff like that. All these things, not that they already knew how to shower, really, because them guys, they've always been filthy. But these guys, they lost a lot of knowledge. Right. Let me get Daniel chapter 4.
I was going to
and real quick, hold on. I got you. Daniel chapter 4 and go to verse 20.
Conspiracy theorist, which is 100%. So like I believe.
Check these conspiracy theories out. We got conspiracies for you all day, sister. Bring this up.
The book of Job, chapter 30, starting at 7. Among the bushes they brayed.
What the Bible say?
Among the bushes they brayed.
Right.
Under the nettles they gathered together.
Right.
They say they were children of fools. Yea, children of base men.
Right.
They were viler than the earth.
Right.
And now I am.
Start at go to verse 3.
Verse 3. For want and famine they were solitary, flying into the wilderness, and in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men.
Right.
They cried after them as after the thief.
Right. They were driven forth from men. People were kicking them because we knew these guys. People started to realize these guys are no good for nobody. Yeah. They kicked them out of Europe. That's why they started going to whatever, to Caucasus Mountains, and that's why it says they started eating the juniper leaves and stuff like that. These guys. Oh, his shirt.
Yeah.
Right. Are you an anime fan?
Yeah.
Got you. I got you. Now, these guys, they started to eat, right, trees and stuff like that. They forgot how to speak. They lost all their senses. And we know these things happen. Real quick, bring this up. We know these things can happen because the Most High God gave an example as well of a king that he did that to. King Nebuchadnezzar. Bring this up.
This is Daniel chapter 4 and verse 31. While the word was in the king's mouth,
right,
there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar,
right,
to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee,
right,
and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
You see that? Hey, the Most High God made a king, make a so-called king, Nebuchadnezzar, to go, and he was driven from among men, just like the so-called whites. It happened to him. And this guy, he started acting like a beast, right? Eating grass and all that stuff, right? Walking on 4s, just like the so-called whites. To this day, these guys, they say that's the natural way to walk, right? That's what they say. They walk on 4s and things like that. That's why now, around 1470s, 1492, these guys, under our rulership, because we were ruling, that's why they call it the Dark Ages, because we were ruling over there under our, right, the Moors and things like that. under our rulership, we started to teach them how to talk again, bathe, and things like that. That's why now these guys, they got so proud again, they overthrew us again, right? 1492, what happened? These guys, they started chasing us around, and that's why they said they kicked all the Jews out of Europe, out of Spain, Portugal, and stuff like that. It's us. It's us they were kicking out, right? The Moors. If you go deep into it, you find out they say it's the Moorish Jews they were kicking out of Europe, right? So that's why these guys, they went and chased us all the way even in so-called Honduras, right? And now these guys, but all these things happened. It was prophesied because we stopped listening to the ways of the Most High. Now let's go back to this real quick. 49. 49.
Humans are not supposed to be carnivores.
What'd you say?
Humans are not supposed to be carnivores.
Of course not.
So I agree.
Oh no, of course not. The Bible teaches us how to live a righteous life.
And also, I do read the Quran. The Quran also do say that.
Wait, Salaki. My bad. I thought cannibals. I thought that's what I had in my mind. I thought you said cannibals. You said carnivores.
Yeah, not for meat.
How's that?
Because it's not good for your body.
How's meat not good for your body?
So, picture this, right? Imagine back in the day, nobody knew how to start a fire, right? But you eat carnivore.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Hold on. You started off wrong. Who didn't know how to start a fire? The cavemen or us?
I'm just saying, it's a general. As an example. Like,
you started off wrong.
I'm not saying everybody don't know how to build a fire.
The cavemen didn't know how to.
It's an example, right? It's not.
That's not true, sister.
Let me use my example first. So, say for instance, they didn't know how to think. I'm not saying they don't know how, or didn't know how. I'm saying, say for instance, they one person don't know how to make meat, so like cook it. They will eat it from the exact animal without having to have it cooked, which is bad for one. And if you eat it cooked, it's still bad because it's still animals regardless. And to be honest, God did not make the animals on the earth for them to be eaten. They're supposed to be on helping the earth, and not cherishing and nourishing the earth, not eating by humans. Humans are supposed to eat fruit naturally, supposed to eat plants naturally, and I don't think meat was part of that deal. Me personally, because every time in the Quran, it literally dead said, every time somebody gets a reward, it's not meat, it's morally plants and fruits and vegetables. No type of meat in there.
That's not true at all. You got it in 1926. Listen. The Quran is not true at all. The Quran speaks a bunch of nonsense.
And also, the Quran actually carries the Christian Bible, so is that?
No, the Quran. Actually, I know, because they know the truth is in the Bible. But now the Quran adds on to a bunch of stuff that's not true. Like what? Like when you go to heaven, you get 7 little boys, little virgin boys. That's as a prize.
I know it gets 7 heaven.
No, you get 7 little boys. First off, that's 1. And 2, where is heaven at? What are you talking about when you go to heaven? No, that's why I said Quran has a bunch of nonsense in it. That's not of the truth of the Most High. Listen to this. Now, before I'm gonna answer the meat thing, then we're gonna go back.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
With the what?
With the blood. Neither shall ye use any enchantments nor observe times.
Now it says you don't eat things with their blood. The blood is what you don't eat.
He's saying with blood.
Right, with the blood. It's the meats.
We just say 2 different. I said with. You said with blood, which meaning I'm not saying with the blood. He said with blood, as in anything that bleeds, you should not be eating.
No, that's not, so okay. So why do we eat the Passover?
I don't even know why we eat that.
Why the Bible is so the Bible contradicting itself?
I'm not a really good fan of Christianity Bible.
Listen though, but so God is contradicting himself.
Well,
he says
Bible has contradicted itself.
Where? Where?
Him.
If you're gonna say the Bible contradicts itself, you gotta tell me.
So the Bible tells us to be enslaved for 400 years.
The Bible told us to be slaves for 400 years?
It actually tells them how to be slaves, basically.
No. Okay, now where's the contradiction though?
that we actually were slaves, and that's not a good thing to be.
But what's the contradiction?
So why do God supposedly was cursed on this life?
Where's the contradiction though?
It's just that, not contradiction.
How's that? No, but you said the Bible contradicting. You
It
said.
does, because one thing.
So where's the contradiction in that?
That's the contradiction right there.
Well, and what? It says you're gonna be slave for 400 years.
And we actually was slave for 100 years. And top of that, it said it preaches about loving children.
Now it happened, right? It says we're gonna be slaves, and it happened, right?
Yeah. So why?
How's that a contradiction though?
I want to say.
You saw what?
It's not a contradiction.
Okay, so what is it? It's a curse.
So God sent to curse us.
Yes, we are cursed. Then we just start off by saying we are generational curse.
The thing is, God wants us to curse. I feel God loves everybody.
God doesn't love everybody, one. And two, God...
That's deep.
I mean, that's the truth of the Bible. That's in the Bible. God doesn't love everybody, that's one. And two, God says, you keep my ways, you're going to be good. You don't keep my ways, you're gonna be bad. You're gonna be cursed. Now it says you choose whatever you want. What do you think our people chose? We chose what we want, right? We want to go to Quran, Christianity, all that stuff, and do whatever we want to do. That's why we're cursed. Because God said, you do what I tell you to do. I'm gonna protect you. You're gonna be right here with me. You're gonna be protected. You go over there and do your own thing. I'm not over there. You're gonna be food for whomever comes and finds you.
What is the right Bible though?
The Bible's the right Bible. There's no such thing as multiple different Bibles.
Okay.
I literally, what you got right here? Come on, bring this up. Hold on.
The book of Deuteronomy 12 and 23. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life. And thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh.
You just gotta make sure you don't eat the blood. That's it. Cause I know people eat blood. These damn Caucasians, these so-called Caucasians, what do they eat? They be eating the meat straight out the freezer. Straight, like they be killing the damn venison and start eating it. They be eating rats, live rats in prison. Right? They be eating what?
Bulldog steaks is just like toasted on both sides. Get the color.
Right. They say it's good for you. Nah. Right. They be washing their chicken with soap and start eating the damn chicken, man. These guys, that's what they do.
That's right.
And the Most High God says, don't do that. And we know why. Because the life of the animal is in the blood. The blood is a very sacred thing. Right? The life of the animal is in there. And also, the blood, you're gonna get sick. Right. The Most High don't want us to be sick, right? He wants us to be healthy. He don't want us to smoke no cigs. He don't want us to eat food that has blood in it, right? Bring your present.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. Right. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of a blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, right, which I command you this day. And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day to go after other gods which ye have not known.
You hear that? God said, I put before you a blessing and a curse. Choose whatever you want, right? A blessing if you do my ways, and a curse if you don't, because again, you're gonna be food for everybody. Everybody gonna take advantage of you.
That's right.
Let me get Zechariah 11 and 5, Abu Kashar. Everybody, especially these damn Caucasians, they having their fun with us to this day, right? So God doesn't love everybody. He only loves one nation. One nation, right? But and everybody else.
This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them, right, and hold themselves not guilty.
And that's a curse. Our possessors slay us, right? They kill us, rape, rob, and murder us, and they made us lose our nationality. They erase our knowledge of self from us, right? They slay us, and now they don't hold themselves guilty.
That's right.
Did we have reparation? Do we have? No, we don't have reparation. Ain't no such thing as reparation for the so-called blacks. But guess what? Israel recently, just last night, it's getting bombed. Joe Biden already signing up $8 billion to give to them. Quick with the pen, man. $8 billion already signed up $8 billion for them. But us, right. Them they been getting reparation to this day, right? So, but us ain't nothing for us, right? Because they hold themselves not guilty. Read on.
And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. And their own shepherds pity them not.
That's what they say amongst themselves. Don't they say God bless America? Right? But God doesn't bless America. Right? And these guys say, don't they say, it's God's will or whatever that did this? It is the Most High's will. But at the end of the day, these guys, they're going to get judged for doing this. Do you know that? Let me get Genesis chapter 15 and verse, I think I want 18, about 13, verse 13. Might be 28, right?
I have a question though. Do y'all ever believe that like, they say back in the day we killed over, I think, 11 million people, black people, right? But do you think it's possible with the lesser people they had back in the day? How can they kill 11 million people with not too many people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I put it? Right? They say we killed off 11 million people inside America, native, right? But my thing is, how can they kill off that many people with not that many troops?
Wait, say it. Hold your. What? Say it again. Say it again.
Like I said, they killed. I'm just throwing numbers. I don't know how many they killed on the natives, but they killed a lot of natives. Right. How can they kill that much natives if they didn't have that many troops?
I mean, it's lies. They didn't kill. I mean, they did kill a lot of natives. Not gonna lie. Where's it at? Right, the Trail of Tears. Do we have it?
Trail of Tears?
No, we don't have it. But they did kill a lot of natives. They did kill. And actually, let me get Lamentation chapter 1 and 17. 1 and 17. But actually, let me get this first, and then we're gonna get this. They did kill a lot of us. Go to 1 and 14. But it's the same thing about the boats. It was a lot of us in the boats. It was a few of them, with their guns and whatever, and yet, we didn't overtake them.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why?
This is why.
It's Lamentation chapter 1 and verse 14.
The Bible stands correct, man. You're gonna find out again because we didn't keep the commandments. That's why. Bring this up.
The yoke of my transgressions is bound by his hand. Right. They are wreathed and come upon my neck. Right. He hath made my strength to fall.
The Bible say?
He hath made my strength to fall.
The Most High God made our strength to fall.
Right.
Right? Read on.
The Lord hath delivered me into their hands.
What the Bible say?
The Lord hath delivered me into their hands.
We got delivered into their hands.
Right.
Because we didn't keep the ways. Keep going.
Right. From whom I am not able to rise up.
What the Bible say?
From whom I am not able to rise up. The Lord hath trodden underfoot all my mighty men in the midst of me.
Keep going.
He hath called an assembly against me to crush my young men.
See that? All our mighty men, the strongest men, our young men, the very alive, fast, and agile men, the Most High God made them weak-minded, spiritually down, and our people that we can't even rise up above. Right? That's called a generational curse. That's called a divine intervention. That's the reason why these guys are above us. But now, in that very same breath, because of what these guys, yes, the Most High God delivered us into them, unto their hands, but this is what the Most High God says about them as well.
Con. Book of Genesis chapter 15 and verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, right, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
Right? That's what God said. That's gonna happen to our people, right? It happened before back in Egypt, and it's happening right now as well, right? That the Israelites gonna serve these people for 400 years, right? And
also that nation whom they shall serve, will I judge.
What the Bible say?
Will I judge.
God said, listen, that same nation that they're gonna serve, I'm gonna judge them because of that too. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
And afterwards shall they come out with great substance.
And this is what we out here letting our people know. The Most High God's getting ready to judge this place. Right? And the Most High God, because we seen the promise. He said, listen, we seen the prophecy actually came to pass. How he said, you're going to go to slavery on slave ships. These people, they're going to come against you and you're going to lose your nationality. These people, they're going to rule over you. But now the second part of that prophecy is about to happen, where it says, hey, this place is going down. And now it's your turn. It's our time to come back to the Most High God, and now we're gonna come out with great substance, meaning what? Richer and wealthier than ever before. That's what the kingdom of heaven is about, right? So that's why we're out here letting our people know we gotta repent in these last days, because now this is the time to awake out of sleep, for our eyes to be wide open. Right? Because we've seen all the things that happen, and when we read the scriptures, we understand that the scriptures actually is true. Because again, all the prophecies that came to pass, and we see the prophecies that's coming to pass right now. Right? I mean, I am in school teaching the people right here. This is what we're doing. I mean, this is what this.
I would hear it, but not really.
You think the so-called white man gonna let us know about this? You think the white man gonna pay me to have a Hebrew Israelite curriculum in the damn Fordham University? You think now I could go to Fordham University and say, let me teach Hebrew Israelites in curriculum, right?
Well, you know what I would have done? I would have fake lied and just put my school like that.
You know what?
I would have fake lied. You say I'm going to teach this class, I'm going to teach whatever class.
Yeah, but that's putting me and mine and anybody in harm's way for no reason. When out here I could do it for free, because right here not everybody can afford going to Fordham.
Definitely.
Right? Even if I say I'm gonna go to a CUNY or SUNY school, whatever, not any and everybody gonna be able to be accepted or be able to get financial aid or whatever it may be. So right here is for free, free 99. All you gotta do is take a listen, and don't be hard-headed, and actually listen and process what's going on. You said what? I got you. So all this is being said. With all this being said, let me get 1 Kings 9:7. You have precepts? Let me get 1 Kings 9:7, Bible Kusha. All this is being said. Let me get Deuteronomy 7:6, Bible Kusha. All this is being said is because now we are. What's our nationality then? If all these things happen to the people of the Bible, who are the people and we are the people of the Bible, what's our true nationality? Who are we according to the Bible? What's our truth?
I was the chosen one, but
We are the chosen one.
Okay, the 12 tribes of Israel.
We are. There you
Thank
go.
you.
You see
Hold on.
that? Now you being smart.
Now I'm reading.
You
That's
being
what
smart.
actually told me.
You being smart. Oh, the brother, he pointed it out. This brother. Well, you still being smart by listening to what the brother said. I mean, his guidance or whatever. But
I know Judah was one though.
you're a Judite?
I know a Judah, but I don't know the rest. I ain't gonna lie.
No, yours. You say your pops
No, I
is
said
from.
I know Judah.
Okay, I got you. Oh, you know that tribe. Got you. You familiar with hearing that tribe? You more than likely you're a Zebulonite, right? Because your pops from Honduras, from Guatemala to Panama.
Mom's is not Honduran.
Well, it goes by your father, because the father carries the seed. Yeah, right. We all come from our father. The mom carries us, but the father gave us to our moms, right, to carry us. So bring this up, Deuteronomy.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people. To be a special people unto himself. Above all people.
Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
See that God chose us to be above everybody. He already created us to be above everybody. We dress better, we're faster, we cook better, we do any and every, we're smarter. Everything you see around, we created, we came up with it, literally. You said what? Believing and following the Most High. That's the spirit. That's the divine intervention that we need. Right. That's all we need. We have everything else. That's right. Right. But that's the only, and that is the key as well, though. That is the only key we need, because we tried everything. Marcus Garvey, right? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. We got Fred Hampton, however you say his name, Black Panther, the Black Panther guy. We tried everything. You said what? Harriet Tubman. I like her. Right? We tried everything. What's the brother with the movie? Nat Turner. Right? We tried everything. Yet we're still at the bottom. Now we tried even getting money in their system. Black Wall Street. Right? You said what? Right. Grand Central. I said Grand Central. Central Park. Right? And I have a list of a bunch of different places that we had thriving so-called black communities. They tore all of it down. The only thing we haven't tried, coming back to the Most High. That's right. That's right. That's what we need to do. That literally is. Let me get Exodus 19:5. I got you. Nah, I got you. We about to close out too. So, but Exodus 19:5. Yeah. I think
This is Exodus chapter 19 verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine.
God said, if you actually do my will, that's when you actually, that divine intervention, I'm put it in your favor, and you're gonna be actually above everybody. People they already want to be us. They want to be us, but they don't want to be us, right? Because you see how they women is trying to get the big butts and big lips and stuff now, and they getting melanin shots. People are trying to look like they dress like us, trying to talk like us.
White people are actually killing our people in hospitals because of that.
Right.
Melanin,
they stealing our melanin. Right. They stealing our melanin. That's very facts. Okay. Right. So, but now the Most High God said, listen, you keep my ways, you actually will be above, and everybody actually, they're not gonna try to be like you behind closed doors. Now they really gonna be like, yeah, I love black people. They're not gonna say black people. They're gonna be like, I love the Israelites, right? The kings. They're gonna be bowing down to us, man. That's all that is in the Bible. So what we need to do is come back to the Most High God as a nation.
That specific part, because I also read in the Bible, and not Bible for all Bible, but Christianity Bible. He who come last will come first. Right.
Yeah, the last shall be first, the first shall be last. And we are the last nation that will be formed on earth. Because everybody else, they have a nation, but we're not a people yet. We're not a nation yet. Right? So, sister, you have to tap in. And I know you say you read the Quran, but this is...
Don't disturb anybody else's Bible because you believe in your Bible.
What's the Quran?
Listen.
Oh.
I got tissue because I realized I needed...
Your brother's stupid. His brother's funny as hell.
I just realized I had tissue in my head.
But yeah, the Bible's the truth. Now you could compare to see. Now the Quran is telling everybody, oh, this God that loves you, blah blah blah. The Bible's only speaking to specific people. You're gonna be able to relate to the Bible than the Quran. Now if because the Bible is speaking to us. Christ was a black man.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I also believe that, I'm not saying the Bible doesn't have anything that's good for us. It does. But I'm also saying I like the person who likes to read different type of Bibles to get a knowledge of every last one of them.
But no, you can't do that though.
They have pieces in there that we gotta
There's no such thing as there can't only be one truth.
Yeah, and you got millions of one.
No, there can only be one truth.
Okay, but
You can, what's your name?
Shanawa.
Shanawa?
Yes.
Okay, now you can only be Shanawa. There's no two. You have a twin, even
Shanawa. It's a pretty name. You messing it up. Shanawa.
Shanoa?
Yes.
Hey, I never heard of Shanoa before.
I know.
It is a pretty name, but there's no other Shanoas though.
It's a lot. It's like few.
But they not you though. They don't look like you. They don't dress like you. They don't walk like you. They don't have your voice. They don't have your heart. They don't have none of that. So there's only one you. Same thing. There's only one truth. Can't be different truth. This Shanoa have something, and this Shanoa has something, and then y'all become a collective. No, it's only one Shanoa.
It is one truth. Yes, I agree. But it also has like okay, I'm confident. It could be more than one truth, but not one truth.
It could be one truth, but truth.
It could be more than one truth, but that one, all the truth is not catered to you. Basically about.
Okay, let's see about that. Let me get Baruch 3:35.
The book of Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth hath commanded it, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Now seek out of the book of the Most High. This is his book. No, the Quran is not. The Quran is Muhammad who took knowledge from this and created his own thing. That same thing like these other white people be doing their devotionals and stuff like that. It's literally the same thing, adding their own spice and twist to it or whatever, and then they made their own religion out of it. Right. But this thing right here it stands correct. It stands true. How do we know? Again, we see how the prophecy happened, and we see how things are unfolding right now. Bring this out real quick. And God, he says it, he never dealt with nobody else except to the Israelites.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 35. This is our God, and there shall none other be accounted of in comparison of him. He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob.
Unto who?
Unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved. Afterward did he show himself upon earth and converse with men.
See that? When he showed himself and conversed with men, he only gave his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the Israelites. He never gave it to nobody else. Muhammad, he was a so-called Ishmaelite / Edomite, whichever one he was. He's not an Israelite, right? So God never dealt with him. Who else? Buddha, same thing. Book of Dead, same thing.
Buddha and Hinduism and I think another one, they don't necessarily follow a God. They think a deity is what it is. They believe that human ways and laws is the actual way to follow.
Everybody got their own thing.
But I'm not saying it's a great
I know. Everybody got their own thing, but their stuff gonna be found to be lies because everybody's trying to have everlasting life. That's the whole point of life, right? Everybody wants to live forever. That's why the so-called white man got his nanotech and all that nonsense is going on right now because they trying to live forever. It's Islam. They believe if they blow them their chest, they blow their chest up in the crowd, they believe they're gonna live forever after that, right? Shiva people, whatever, they believe they worship a cow, they're gonna get everlasting life. People in Africa, the so-called Africans, they believe if they drink cow piss and bathe under them. Right. But the whole thing is, only the Israelites have the truth. There's only one truth. Yes, and some people might say, oh, if you take this crystal, you rub it against your chest, you might feel energized. Okay, maybe. No, but true, exactly. But it's just like saying, oh, if you eat this mango, you're gonna get filled. Okay, I get filled, but I'm not gonna live forever. The only thing that's gonna make you live forever is the word of the Most High God. Right? You keep his ways, you keep his commandments. That's what's going to actually sustain you. There's these people, they could do their witchcraft, and their witchcraft might work, right? To a certain extent, but it's not gonna make you live forever. Right? So you gotta come back to your nationality, sister. What's your nationality again?
The chosen one.
You're a chosen one, but that's
What is it? 12 tribes.
You're an Israelite, sister. You're an Israelite. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Zebulon, Most High willing. Right? You're an Israelite. That's the nation. That's who the Most High God chose. The Israelites. That's who's going through it right now. That's who will be exalted. The last will be the first. Right? In these last days.
And when the Bible, I want to know this right here.
Right.
Who was the first person in the Christian Bible as it reads?
I can't hear you.
Who was the first person in the Christian Bible as they read?
Who's the first person?
That's in the Bible, in the Christian Bible.
That's what?
Was in the Christian Bible.
What do you mean? Who's the first person?
They said Eve was the first person, but I'm saying no.
Oh, to be mentioned?
Yeah.
No, Eve was not the first.
Thank you.
No, it's Adam.
Well, it is Adam.
Right.
But no, I'm talking about the first woman that way.
I mean, we don't wanna go deep into it, but for the sake of you know
because the
milk.
first woman is not Eve.
For the sake of milk, Adam was first. Let's get it.
What's the name? What's the name?
Dang.
I've been questioning. That's a lot.
I got you. Go to First Corinthians.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Lilith was the first.
No. I know.
Is that not true or no?
Nah, that's not in there. That's not in the Bible. Lilith? No, that's not in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get 2 Corinthians 11 and 5. Let me see if that's what I want. 11 and 3.
I heard a little. I'm like, why can I mention the Bible in this Lilith?
That's it. Like the Bible said. Let me get 1 Timothy 2. Let me see.
For these certain begat Eve.
Nah, 1 Timothy 2 and 13.
It's 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 13.
Go.
13. For Adam was first formed.
The Bible says.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Adam was first formed, then Eve.
But they say Lilith wasn't a part of his rib. She was a whole person by herself. Like as you birth somebody.
That's why I don't want to go deep into it. But let me tell you. No. There's no account of Lilith in the Bible. Let me just let me just say that. There's no account of nobody named Lilith and anything like that. Because I know people say Lilith is Medusa, this, that, and the third. She turned into Medusa afterwards, blah, 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 blah. Right? But there's no such account in the Bible. That's, like the brother said, that's Greek mythology.
So it's never in the Bible.
No. That's the Zeus people, Hercules, all that nonsense. What's up? The brother wanna you wanna bring these spirits out here. But God. Yeah, but not. Now, Adam and Eve, they weren't the only people alive during that time though. Now that's what I'll say. That's in the Bible. Cause again, let me get Cain. Go to Genesis 4. Right? What's that?
It's good though,
Alright, so this is I googled where did Lilith come from, right? So this is from Britannica.com. Lilith, female demonic figure of Jewish folklore. Her name and personality are thought to be derived from the class of Mesopotamian demons called Lilu, and the name is usually translated as night monster. A cult associated with Lilith survived among some Jews as late as the 7th century CE.
Right.
Hey, you're demonic.
So yeah, it's a like it says, Greek mythology is demons, right? It's a bunch of nonsense that's deities, all these deity nonsense. Right now, right? So that 15. Now, we know that Adam and Eve, right? The story goes Adam and Eve, they had Abel and Cain.
Yeah.
Cain and Abel, right? And then what happened to Abel? Cain killed Abel, right? And then now,
I think he said,
so that would make
God told him to kill Abel.
You said what?
I think he said they try to blame it as if the Christ or God himself told him to kill his own brother.
No. That's not how the story goes.
Okay.
He went and killed his brother out of jealousy, right? But the thing is, after he killed his brother, this is what happened to him, right? Bring this up.
Come the book of Genesis chapter 4, starting at 15.
Now, if Adam and Eve were the first two people, right?
Yeah.
And then Cain and Abel would be the third and fourth, right? Now, why would he say this?
Starting at 15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
See that? So who's gonna find Cain and kill him? Other people, because they're gonna hear the story of how Cain committed murder, blah blah blah. So the Most High God put a mark upon him, so that nobody can actually go and kill him. Right? Keep going.
And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden.
In the what?
On the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife.
And what?
And Cain knew his wife.
Who was Cain's wife? If it was Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel.
That's true, though. That does make a lot of sense.
Right. So there were other people.
And she conceived and bare Enoch.
Right here. Right. So Cain had his wife. And I believe he had his son had 2-3 wives.
Just a quick point on one of her points earlier. The reason he killed Abel, that's how you know fire was in the beginning. They made a sacrifice. So just to go at that fire point.
Oh yeah. You see all praise. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Because Abel gave a animal sacrifice. That's right. And Cain gave fruits. See that? And the Most High God said, I like animals. I don't want the fruits. The vegetables or whatever. So so we understand, we see how there were different peoples and stuff like that. But the whole point of the matter is, we're the Israelites. We gotta repent in these last days and come back to the Most High God, because all hell finna break loose. Let me get Zephaniah 2 and 1.
I love you. I love this guy, but I want to go home.
I got you. Last one, and then you got how long is it?
Hour 6.
Okay, we gotta close out 2. We're gonna close out 2. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Bible Kashah.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
See that? We gotta gather ourselves together, come back under the banner of Israelites, under the Most High God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, before all hell breaks loose, because all hell finna break loose. And you don't want the period of grace and mercy to be gone, to be passed, and you are not secure under the banner of the Most High God. So you gotta come back, check out that flyer. We have some commandments, we have more videos, we have more edification on there. So Most High willing, sister, next time we see you'll be appropriately dressed, appropriately
Fully dressed though.
You are fully dressed, but it's not appropriate.
Why? Because this is tight?
Yeah.
Man, get up.
Yeah, nah, it's true. It's not
So
appropriate.
if I start dressing like wearing my high jizz and stuff like that.
You said what?
If I start wearing my high jizz, what I
Hot jizz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be appropriate.
I'm a vice girl.
Nah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all to do this.
Yeah, that'd be appropriate. They stole that from you, from you,
That's
from
right.
our sisters. The way they dress, the Muslim women, that's y'all swag.
That's right.
Right, minus the R block and stuff, because that's how a whore, a prostitute dress, because they don't want, you don't want people to see your face. They go and do their deed, and they go back home and kiss their husbands and whatever. Crazy.
Damn.
That's a prostitute thing. But nonetheless, they stole that from, Say, get into it. But there's more things too. There's more commitments. Like I said, read the paper. You're gonna find out about the dietary laws, how we supposed to be dressed. You said what? Oh, yeah, how we supposed to be dressed, what we supposed to eat, and the Sabbath days and things like that. Everything. Get into it. All right, sister. You have a blessed night. All right, sister. You too. Let me get First Peter 5. Let me get Second Maccabees 1 and 27. Man. And this is what we out here for, so that the Most High God can bring back the nation, man. Who knows? Right? Who knows? Jacob Struggle, she might end up being his brother's wife, man. You never know if she's not married, right? If she's not married already, right? And who knows, man? Hey, she might be what they call it? What's somebody's sister in the Bible, man? Nobody know?
I know.
Brothers don't want to say Judith.
She can't be.
I said, why not?
Judith is a Simeon.
How you know she's not Simeon? She's Zebulon.
Oh, cut.
She from Honduras. How you know? Hey, brother, man. Hey, brother, kids. No, let me stop. I'll bring this up though. Hey, man, but at the end of the day, our people, they gotta come back to the Most High God, cause all hell finna break loose, and it will be a sad case to see our people destroyed, right? It'll be sad, but nonetheless, it'll be like, we told you already, man. No, we gonna do. I'm not gonna try to save. We're not gonna be no Captain Saver, any crazy Israelites. So you're not gonna be that, right? Bring this up.
In 2 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 27, gather those together that are scattered from us. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred. And let the heathen know that thou art our God. And let the heathen know that thou art our God. Punish them that oppress us.
What we pray for?
Punish them that oppress us.
What we calling the Most High for?
Punish them that oppress us.
Right.
And with pride do us wrong.
Right.
Plant thy people again in thy holy place.
Right.
As Moses have spoken.
Right.
And the priests sung psalms of thanksgiving.
And we're gonna sing songs of thanksgiving when that day when America falls, when the so-called white woman is getting killed, dragged out to the damn to the bottom of the ocean, just like our women were, right? When their men is getting killed with the damn nukes in the middle of their foreheads, man, right? When the Israelites are getting violated by goddamn laser beams and things like that. Hey man, we gonna be singing songs of praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Right, when our people is getting saved and being planted back into our homeland, and all these Amalekites gonna get kicked the hell out, man. Right? Killed the hell off, man. Bring this up.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 10, chapter 5 and verse 10. But the God of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory, by Hamashiach Yahushua, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect.
What the Bible say?
Make you perfect.
What's I gonna do?
Make you perfect. Established. Strengthened. Settle you. To him be glory, and to him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Right, and to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua be all the glory forever and ever, man. Be all the praises, not to us vain men, but unto the Most High God. With that, call halal like Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All praise to the Heavenly Father for his mercy and grace. We say, down to America!
Down to America!
And come to